So like I was saying, your subconscious mind is like a 3-year-old baby, which doesn't want to listen to you and would like to explore things. So if you tell a 3-year-old baby, do not touch the fire, don't break the toys, what do? They want you, they're more curious now to go and break the fire. Sorry, they're more curious now to touch the fire, and they really want to break things. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Now you may ask, what about people in Access like Gary Dane? They keep using not. Why should I not use it? Is anyone thinking that? If you are, I'll answer it. If you're not, anyway, I'm going to answer it. Their vibration is different. The way they have trained their mind or the being is completely different. So they can get away with it. It's not that you can't, but maybe what if you're taking the first steps? So what if we choose to not use negative words for some time until we get there, until your vibration also changes and you can also get away with saying not. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay. So today I thought we will talk about letting go of judgments.
I think it's also the way we've been brought up and we've been dealing with this reality that whenever we think of or whenever we perceive an energy of something, the first thing our mind does to us is tells us, oh, you don't want this. And then we do our clearings. We also, in all good intent, try to say that we would like the energy for not being that, quote unquote. So, and this is really helpful, Nitya. I do not know how you perceive this. I think many of us are doing this. I can say for myself. This is really helpful. Thank you so much. This changes how I do my clearings now.
Yeah,
Thank you.
let's use positive as much as possible. Just because we're not yet in the vibration of see, there's a collective consciousness, which is actually a collective unconsciousness, how things work for majorly for people. And then there's your consciousness. And it's always like, what is your consciousness thinking? What is collective consciousness thinking? Where is more attention? So, what if your consciousness knows how the collective consciousness works and uses it to make things easier? Instead of, we can overcome it for sure, but then it's like a fight of energies. Like, I should be this much conscious if I don't want to pick up this, So, why don't I use what's the best over here? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, 5 minutes. And you're not never alone. The collective consciousness has so many points of view. It's not only your points of view. And how many points of view do you pick up? So all the points of view that you've picked up from the collective consciousness that's no longer serving you, and all the points of view in the collective consciousness that can make your life easier. Will you now imbibe those and let go of all of those that are not serving you? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. Okay. So what can you be or do different to go beyond judgment of yourself? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys. See, there are still people coming in, so technically I'm not late. So everything that brought up and let down, and now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and girls. See, that's how you change perspective and look at the best of everything. Cool. So, how many of you like judgment? Okay, I'm not getting yes or no. How many of you really, really like judgment? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So I do not like to be, I actually don't like to be judged. Nowadays I've learned, it's a learned art, learn to receive it. But still it doesn't mean that I like judgment. Still doesn't mean that I like judgment. It's just that it's like, okay, everyone is going to judge anyway. So let me be an interesting point of view. Why should I allow small things to affect us? But what if, so let us start by you. What if you guys can be kinder and you don't have to judge others? You don't have to go tell your friends, you look better if you do this. What if you can stop by judging others? You don't have to tell them your opinions. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all 9 shots, boys and beyonds. So how many of you have bought that judgment is a way to make your life better, and that if you truly like your family or your friends, you should judge them. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So it's not
Okay,
that.
I think can I ask,
Yes,
Usha, can I ask?
yes, you can. Usha,
Yeah,
why are you wearing like so many masks?
I am in the workplace
Okay,
till today only.
okay.
Yeah, I want to ask you like I'm working in a school, and then over here they are doing bias. Bias means like today only a group of people will come. Means all teachers will not come. It is only odd and even. So whoever the number is odd will come today, and whoever the number is even will come tomorrow. And then there are two teachers or three teachers where the names are not being written. Is it a bias? My name, is it a bias? And actually, I don't want to judge them, but it is like poking me that should I ask the principal on ground about that?
Uh, it doesn't matter whether it's a bias or what they do. How can you handle this? Because we can't change what they think. But are you projecting something? Are you already projecting that it is a bias or they'll mistreat me? So everything that is, will you
Yes.
define and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. All the expectations, projections, separations, and rejections that you've already decided and judged about this event, so that it turns out exactly the way you've projected it. Will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong,
Yes.
good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to go beyond all projections and to be an interesting point of view, so that you know actually what is true and how you can change it in favor of you? So everything that brought up and let down, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So you might want to keep running this, and it will take some time to go beyond projections. We're so used to judging and projections, but let us try to course correct, or let us try to change it. So the willingness to change is the key over here. I don't like to judge myself and anyone else, but that's what I end up doing a lot of times. So someone has posted in the chat. It's okay, we are so used to that reality. That's how we've grown up, that's what we've seen. But if you end up catching yourself judging, start using interesting point of view. I have this point of view. Interesting point of view. I have this point of view. And start changing. Even one step forward is forward. So let's start changing ourselves, not to judge yourself or anyone else. And what happens is, it's easier to stop judging others. And then you will like, I won't judge this person. But then you will come back to judging yourself even more than before. So that is not the idea. And why do we judge others, like blame others, is so that I don't have to blame myself. But when we go into, we don't blame others, we start blaming ourselves. And this is how we constantly either judge someone else or judge yourself. Now, neither is going to create anything good. What if we are just on earth playing a game and all of us are playing? So we don't have to judge how they play, neither do you have to judge how you play. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So it's just a game. And what if it's a never ending game? So it's okay. I know when we say games, we want to win, we don't want to lose. It's a never ending game. So what if you lose few? What's the big deal? There's always something, another game. And if it's a game, it's okay, right? It's not about, if you're only playing games, doesn't matter if you lose, right? You don't be so hard on yourself for losing something. That doesn't mean you will lose, but the intent here is how much fun can you have with playing this game? And the more fun you have, the more you can win. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. What can you be or do different to have so much fun in playing this game called life, so that you allow life to communicate with you and show you where you would like to head and how you can move forward with ease. And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So, what generative energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can you be to embrace life for what it is and allow life to show you how to move forward with so much ease in faster and better ways than you can even imagine to create things that you've never created before, which give you so much more happiness and joy. And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What have I bought about this reality, about judgment being real and true, and about judgment being a way for me to move forward? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What can I be or do different to go beyond all judgments with ease today? And everything that does not allow me to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What can I be or do different to go beyond all the self judgment that I have about myself today? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. See, the universe gives you amazing information, or life gives you amazing information of how to handle something, because life will never give you something that you cannot handle. If it's there in your universe, it means you can handle it. Very simple. If you cannot handle it, it won't come. The universe will wait for you to grow even more stronger. It might be there, like harder situations might be there, but the universe will wait for you to grow strong enough to handle it. So if it comes into your life, you can handle it. And the universe will also show you how to handle this, how to get overcome this. How does the universe do that? With your awareness. Now, if you have to listen to your awareness, if all the awareness is coming to you as easy as it can, you have to listen to it. And now, listen to it, we cannot have any judgment. If I have judgment, I will not be able to tap into or listen to my awareness. What will I hear? I will hear my judgment. I will hear other people's judgments. And then that is what I might choose. Now, that's not going to create the greatest for me compared to following my awareness. Because the universe is all knowing, all perceiving. Will there not be one solution that can free you from everything that you're going through? Of course, there will be. And what is that one solution? That's the awareness you require to get from the universe. So what have I bought and been so that my judgment has become so real and true for me that I'm not able to listen to my own awareness? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. And everywhere I've been trained and taught not to believe or listen to my own awareness in this lifetime and across lifetimes. I now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Everywhere I've been taught and everywhere I've bought not to listen to my own awareness in this lifetime and across lifetimes, I now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Guys, it seems you've got a lot of judgment. We have lots and lots. So everywhere you're so abundant in judgments, will you now let that go to become truly abundant? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So everywhere I have allowed the stillness and the peace which I was gifted with to be polluted and diluted with lots of judgment. I now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. All the decisions that I've made that have added more judgment, more expectations, projections, separations, rejections to my life, I now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, resign, destroy, and uncreate all of them. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So, what can I be or do different to go beyond all the judgments in this moment, in the next moment, so that I get what my awareness is telling me with ease. And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Everywhere I've judged myself and stopped myself, will you now destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Everywhere I've judged myself to not know where I would like to head in my life, I now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Everywhere I've judged myself to completely stop myself, I now revoke, recant, renounce, denounce, reclaim, resign, destroy, and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Everywhere I've bought judgment as a way of living instead of just being kind to my body without any judgment of myself or anyone else. Will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Okay. Any questions, guys? Everyone's already become like extremely spacious. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So, what can I be or do different to go beyond all the judgment that I've used to stop myself from moving forward? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Every judgment that I've bought that keeps on telling me that I'm not good enough or I can't do what I know I can do, but I may not really like to do. So everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So when you say I can't do it, it's actually a lie, because there's nothing you can't do as an infinite being. There's literally nothing. But there are many things you don't want to do. So that's a different story. And just because you don't want to do it, you want to tell you, I can't do this. I don't think I can do this. I will not be able to do this. But it's not true. If you really want to do it, you have done it, right? Is there anything that you truly wanted that you've not done? Can anyone stop you if you really want something from getting it? No, no one can. So what was the difference? You really desired that. You were very clear that I desire this, I will have it. So you made it happen. For the other things, maybe that's not what you really desire. It's not what you really want. So you're like, I can't do it. I don't think I can do this. So let's be clearer to ourselves. What is it that you desire? What is it that you desire? What is the dream that you were born to experience, that you truly know, but are using judgment to not be that dream. So everything that is times a quadrillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine shots, boys and beyonds.
Okay, Nitya, I have a question.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a question, but okay, whatever it is,
Not a
okay.
question?
Yeah. So, more, I think that it's judgment, okay. So actually, we are looking for the school for my son, okay. So I have been talking with many people, okay, and there's a one school, okay, but the school is very good, okay. However, okay, when I was connecting with the person who was representing the school, okay, the admission person, okay, so I don't know, I mean, there was such a disconnect, and suddenly I raised my barriers up, she raised her barriers up, and then it just went on, a scattering like that, okay. I mean then the connection was not okay, was just halt got halt for some point of time. Then I told my husband to connect with her, and there the connection was very smooth, okay. But then what is this, okay. I'm just thinking, is it my judgment? And so what if I'm just clearing the old faults commitment with that person, and also, but still it's something which is this ease kind of a thing, okay. I'm not at ease. So what is it? I mean,
I actually don't know what is it. You have to ask what is this? What can I do with it? Can I change it? If so, how can I change it? What
okay,
is on something? Where are you making this significant in your life? Everything that is will you destroy and uncreate it.
yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poc, all nine shots, boys and beyonds.
Or probably I had already got an awareness, okay, because I was asking for the school that's going to contribute to my son, and rest all the school just okay, it will just give me the signal that it's not the school, okay, probably might be that.
Yeah, so everywhere you're getting the awareness, but then going back into that, will you now destroy and uncreate it?
Yeah,
Right, wrong,
yes.
good, bad, pot, poc, that's poison.
But still, I just wanted to give a try because my husband likes that school, because he has heard that okay, it's very good school, and probably I am aware of something which probably I'm not acknowledging as of now. Okay, but yeah, this is more lighter. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it that you're aware of that you're not listening to? Everything that is will you destroy and uncreate it?
Yeah.
Right, wrong,
Yes.
good, bad, pot, poc, all nine shots, poison. So your husband heard is a good school. Is that an awareness or a judgment?
It's a I it's a judgment. It's purely a judgment, and I'm so sure about that. Okay, it's a positive kind of a judgment. Okay, but still, it's a judgment.
Yeah. So what school would create the greatest for my children?
Exactly. So this is what I have been in the question. Okay, I mean, whatever contributes to Devyansh, okay, which will help him to try. Okay, so just show up that, and rest other schools. Okay, I mean, they can just something will happen. Okay, I mean, it will just back off on its own.
This is an opportunity, and then there's a possibility. There's a difference between both. So an opportunity will look like a possibility. It will present itself to you. So we
Mhm.
don't say that only it doesn't work like everything else will back up. I want this
Okay.
thing, it will show up. Has it worked? I don't know. That's right, wrong, good.
Even I don't know.
So when you ask a question, otherwise it'll be
Okay.
easy. No, I'll say whatever is the best for me will show up. Everything else will back up. So only the best thing will show up here in my whole life.
No, actually, when I said that, that was very heavy to me also. Okay, I have not said like that actually. Yeah, but
It,
still, I don't.
yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't work that way. Otherwise, it's very easy,
Hmm.
right? But we can all say like the best will show today. Everything else will just out. It won't even come.
Hmm.
Life is not like that. Life has all sorts of.
All of life. Yeah, all of life comes to
This is
us.
an opportunity.
Hmm.
Uh, does it match your energy? Is you can ask questions again. Is this the best for my son?
Yeah.
Would I like to continue? We have to
That
ask.
energy. Yeah, matching of energy. Yes. Okay. There is some kind of
It
a
doesn't match your
yeah.
energy. That's why you're
No.
right.
No.
So
No. It's
what else
not
is
actually.
possible?
Yeah.
Look for
What
more
else is possible?
possibilities. Yeah.
Hmm.
We don't when the first opportunity shows up, we have to question.
Actually, yeah. And you know what? We have already. I know that. Okay, my son has already chose. He has already chosen, okay, but this is just the formality which we are which we are going to do for my husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
And I don't
confuse
want
me
to
with
do
that.
that.
As long as you're here, I'm okay. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine
Okay.
shorts.
Sorry, I
So
couldn't
you
receive
confuse
it.
me, but as long as you know what to do, that's perfectly fine. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shorts. Boys.
Okay, okay,
You're
okay.
feeling
I got it. I got
so
it.
I think you're more in awareness. The other
Yeah.
thing is the more happier you are, the more you
I
can.
know it's light. I know it. It's true for us actually. Hmm. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good, bad, POD, POC. And what is that judgment that comes when you get the awareness so that you can use it to doubt your awareness? So every lifetime we've bought that. Will you now destroy and uncreate it?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC.
Bouncer. This has gone bouncer, but still, I mean, yeah, yes.
I hope it's good. Bouncer means good. Then I'm
Yeah, good.
right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC. All nine. So what is that? One or few judgments that always show up when your awareness shows up so that you can mistrust yourself and all of your awareness. So
That
everything
I won't say.
times a godzillion, will you destroy and create it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So this is what we do. Your awareness comes. It's not that it doesn't come, but then you're like,
Mm.
maybe, maybe not. Should I not? And then you choose, sometimes not based on your awareness. And later you're like, I was already aware, but it's fine.
Yeah. It's like, giving the punch. Bola tha na.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shorts. So what's the value of not listening to your awareness at all?
Lots of values.
Lots of values. Okay.
Yeah.
For call nine shots, boys and beyonds. What is that lot of value? Right
Okay.
now?
Aware. Yeah, lots. I'm aware of those values also.
Are those values or judgments?
It's judgment. It's judgment.
So can we let it go? That's what we're talking about. What if we can let go of every judgment?
I fear that I won't be accepted then. I will
So
be,
you won't be accepted?
yeah.
Are you being accepted now when you okay, yeah. Right, wrong, good, boys and beyonds. Read my book, Cable. You should go and read my book. Call nine shots, boys.
Yeah, this was very, very nice and thank you so much.
No one accepts you guys, so don't look for acceptance. Okay, just
Yeah, only the thing is that, okay, at least I'll be less weird or probably
fear of
something
what?
like that. Less weird, okay, because anyways, okay, we are not accepted, okay, and we have been judged, okay, I have been judged also
Do you
for
truly want to be normal? Do you really want to be normal?
no, I don't
No.
want.
Then why? What is about less weird, more weird? Be yourself. So everything that's not been let down.
Weirdest, go for weirdest.
Yes.
Be different. Stay weird. So everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive, that will you destroy and include it all.
Yeah.
Isn't it too boring not to be an original? Everything else is too boring, is it not? So why would you not want to be weird? Why would you not want to be original? And they're not going to accept you anyway, whether you're like them or not. Dead or after, that's a different. Everything that brought up and let down, will you destroy them?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That's what for call nine shots, boys and beyonds. So what if you like yourself and it doesn't matter whether anyone else accepts you or not? So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shots, boys and girls. See, acceptance is day by day. Like today, someone might accept like, okay, Nitya, this color is like good. Tomorrow they might,
Yeah.
this color is not good. Doesn't
Actually, it's, yeah, moment by moment, actually.
and we change, they change. So how can
Yes.
one person accept you? Just like,
Correct.
right?
Hmm.
So it's
Thank
okay. As long as every moment I am an allowance of myself. I'm okay with
Yeah.
myself. That's what.
Allowance. Yeah.
Okay, right, wrong, good,
Yeah.
bad, all nine shots.
Thank you so much.
So what can we be or do different to be judged as the weirdest person on this planet by everyone else, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that? Will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. And what can you be or do different to receive that judgment in such a way that everyone else does not understand what's happening? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What can you be or do different to respond to the judgment in such a way that everyone else gets baffled? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. So how should we live, right? Listen to everyone. Take what applies to you. Let go of what does not apply to you. And add what is original and unique to you. And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. Right? And that's the thing. You get to add what is original and unique to you in everything you do. Would you not like that? And if you would like that, that will create amazing things. And let's look at the leaders, right? When the iPhone was invented, it was very weird. People were saying like, you want to put so many things into a phone, and what else was that? You want to price a phone so much, no one is going to buy it. But that was the weird idea that Steve Jobs had, and he went ahead with it. And today, then what happened? Everyone else started following that. So what if your weirdness can create something like that, which no one else has ever created? And for that, you have to trust in your own originality, in something. It's the only person who has to believe your vision is you and make it happen. And there will be many people in between who tell you that this is not what you have to do, this may not work. So here you have a choice to listen to them or not listen to them. And like I said, if you really want to do it, you will do it. If you don't want to do it, then you will start saying, I can't do it, let me listen to the other person, maybe what they're saying is right. And what the heck, if you do it and it doesn't work, you've got the awareness it doesn't work, let me get something better, something more creative. That's it. So everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. So what can we be or do different to be aware, to listen to what life has to tell you? Listen to your awareness to take what applies to you and add your own unique creativity and originality to it so that it becomes much greater than what you can even imagine. And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everything that does not allow you to be yourself, to be as weird as you can be, as original as you can be, and as happy as you can be all the time, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. Everywhere you've made fear real and true for you, a fear that of something that you don't even want in the first place, everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to go beyond all judgments of self and others, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. So what can you be or do different to go beyond all the distractor implants of blame, shame, guilt, regret, fear, anger, hatred, rage, fury, and all the Shiku implants and explants, putting them in place? And everything that does not allow you to go beyond all of those, will you now destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds.
Nitya, I
Yes.
want to say one thing. Like, who is happy? Like, I want to make myself happy. Then who is happy? My body is happy, and or who is happy?
Your being and your body both should be happy.
Okay. But being is always happy, whatever may happen.
No.
Isn't it?
See, no, that's not true.
Okay.
The being, the mind, and the body. So the mind is the one that has most of the problems. But if I have taken something too deep in the mind, it can propagate to the being. So your being, your nature of your being. See, naturally, the being is supposed to be joyous and expansive and happy. But let me take this, let me take a plot of land, right? Naturally, if no one touches it or doesn't do anything, it is fertile.
Hmm.
Soil is supposed to be fertile. And even
Hmm.
if you cut the plants and everything, the soil will still be fertile, it will still regrow. But if someone comes and damages it so much and removes all the topsoil, removes all the layers, then you can go to the extent of killing the land. But if you've engaged too much with your mind, you can also propagate it to the being and get to the being of not be natural. So that's how you see, like, fertile lands somehow can get destroyed, even though it's meant to be fertile. Now, even if you remove the plants, it's supposed to be fertile, but there are some lot of unwanted, not unwanted, there are some ways in which you can completely deplete it and damage it, right? So it's not natural for the being to be sad, but it is possible. And that's what we're asking you to go beyond your mind. When you go beyond judgment, you can access your being, the nature of your being, which is supposed to be happy and joyous. But if you've gone through like many lifetimes of so much judgment and you've damaged that, you can undo that too. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. And your body likes to be happy. Your body does not actually know how to feel sad. It can maybe feel pain, it can maybe feel discomfort, but sadness is not something that the body even feels. But we keep putting so much on our body, again from our mind, and then you can make your body very unhealthy. Not rather than sad, it's like extremely unhealthy. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all?
Okay.
Right, wrong, good,
But
bad, pot.
what I feel is कि like some things are there. मतलब naturally it happens. You don't do even judgment, but it comes on its own. And you
What?
speak some words you should not.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
What I'm asking is some things are there in the life that naturally happens. Like you don't make a judgment also, but since it has been with you for so long, that it comes automatically on your own. आप कुछ भी बोल देते हो उस बंदे को कि भाई क्योंकि आपने देखा है कि वो कभी कुछ नहीं कर रहा है या कुछ भी है मतलब एक तरह से जजमेंट ही समझ लो मेरी बिकॉज ही हैज बीन विद अस so long.
Again, what is your question? You want to change this?
Relate ki what I want to say ki maybe it is judgment or not judgment since it is with me since so long, so I think I keep on judging.
Yeah, that's a statement. So do you want to change it? What do you want here?
Yeah, yes.
So what is this? What can I do with it? Can I change it? If so, how can I change it? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, poisoned, beyonds. Yeah, just ask a question. What can I be to change this? How does it get better than this? Any question, moment by moment, every moment. That's how we change things. Okay, cool.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else had a question? Okay, how does it get even better than this? So, what can we be or do different to go beyond all judgment and to create things that will bring us even more happiness, even more joy than ever before? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What can I be or do different to let go of all the pollution and all the dilution and all the abuse and stress that is there in my being, to allow me to go back to my natural state of being who I truly am? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. What can I be or do different to let go of all the pollutions, dilutions, judgments, points of views, perspectives that I have used to not be the true being that I can truly be. Everything that is times a godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. All the distractor implants of guilt, blame, shame, regret, anger, rage, hatred, fury, and all the Shiko implants and explants holding them in place that I'm still using and choosing to destroy my life, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, any questions, guys? Neelam, do you have a question? No, that's my hand that was raised, not her. Sorry. No questions. Everyone is fine. Everyone is like, stop thinking or don't know what's happening. So everything that is times a godzillion, will you now just try and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. And it's as long as, even if we let go of one judgment today, if we do one judgment lesser than what we did yesterday, you can celebrate, because you are consciousness and you're here for consciousness, and consciousness is non-judgment. So let me give you some awareness. Wherever you think you want to head, this is what I want to achieve in life, this is what I would like to do, there's something bigger than that. You're here to be conscious. You're here as an expression of consciousness. So being conscious is actually what you're here for, being present and conscious. Everything else is like an addition. Like, for example, if you want to, if you would like to eat ice cream, it's good to have chocolate sprinklers and jellies and all the things on top, but you require the ice cream first. Everything is additional. So consciousness is like the ice cream. And your other desires, like I would like a house, I would like this, I would like that, those are the additions. It's not wrong to have those desires, and you can achieve them. The universe is looking for you to gift you all your desires. But let's not, you should get the essence also, right? It's not only about the toppings. The toppings do also taste good at times if they make them well, but it's so much better with ice cream, is it not? And if any of you don't like ice creams, you can think of a different example. I have met, this actually surprised me, I've met few people who don't like ice cream. So everything that brought up and let down for me, I now destroy and create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and girls. And I've actually asked them, I've told those people, I think you're missing out something great in life. So anyway, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and girls. And another set of people who don't like chocolates, I'm like, how can they even be alive? But anyway, pot, pock, right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Aren't you missing something? Anyway. But everyone to his own, and everyone has different tastes, is what we get from there. But the essence of your life is for you to be more conscious. And how do you be more conscious? By going beyond judgment. That is who you are. That is the true nature of your being. So why would you want to move away? So what is the value of moving away from the true nature of your being? Everything that is times the godzillion, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. And maybe sometimes if you're looking for validation and acceptance, you tend to move away from the true nature of who you can truly be. But that doesn't create anyway, and then you become miserable. If you're not yourself, will you be happy or miserable? So that's not going to create anyway. So everywhere you thought that if you're extremely miserable and sad like everyone else, then you might be accepted, which only ends you becoming more miserable, more sad, and not being accepted, will you now destroy and uncreate it once and for all eternity? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Okay, so guys, we are any questions, because I started like a little late. Or maybe you guys have forgotten that I shouldn't have reminded you. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and men. So I can take one more question. Okay, that was lovely. How does it get better than that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. So any last question? Okay. Cool. I think no one responded, so no questions. Let's assume the best intent here. It's not like they didn't listen to me and didn't understand. It's just like they know questions. So everything that.
They say you fried everybody's brains, it seems.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's why we've become like dogs watching television.
Yeah, I have one question.
Yes, Shweta.
Yeah. So my sister's mother-in-law is tested COVID positive, and there's a lot of judgment regarding that going on because most of my family members came in contact with her. So what question can be asked here so that who are not tested COVID positive so that they don't invite it in their universe now?
So what can I be or do different to allow my body to become so alkaline that none of the viruses can impact it? Everything that does not allow that, will you destroy and uncreate? Right.
Yes.
Shweta, can you come over? I know you're like, I have we actually have alkaline water in our house, which will get rid of a lot of things. Or I can dunzo you a couple of bottles so that you don't have to get into fear, and that will actually help the body.
Okay. I'll come over.
Yeah. Alkaline, the body has this alkaline property. If you ask it to increase, it can go beyond viruses, it can go beyond different things.
Okay.
Or I'll dunzo it. I know your address. So let me and then
Nitya?
if you drink this water, you'll get and also fear.
Nitya, I want to ask you, how do you make alkaline water?
Oh, I have a machine. I don't know how to make it.
Acha.
I can make it sometimes.
Okay, because I am going through cancer, so
Oh, that really.
I'm thinking. Okay, what machine is it? Like, what do you call it?
It's called the Kangan.
Kangan. Yeah.
I couldn't understand. Two people speaking.
I will message you separately. You don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
How do we make our body alkaline? Is there a clearing?
Yeah. What can we be or do different so that we are so alkaline, and everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you destroy and create?
Nitya, I have just one question.
Yes.
When you say we need to get the essence of a place, or when we get an essence, when I get an essence, I suddenly go into doubt. Like so some places, let's say I go and then I feel like this is not for me. And then my husband will ask a question like, you feel like this everywhere. And then suddenly going to doubt whether I'm actually getting the right essence, or I'm just, is it just my imagination?
No, we are so used to doubting awareness. That's what I was hearing like maybe 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You might want to run that clearing like godzillion times. No, I don't.
Okay.
How to yeah, so it is natural for us to doubt not natural. We have learned to doubt our awareness. So let us learn to stop doubting ourselves. And again, every 10 seconds, you have to be present, because if you, for 1 second, if you get into judgment, maybe I'm wrong, you lose the whole plot there. So everything that brought up and let down for you, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and peons. So what can we be or do different to go beyond the fear of COVID, to go beyond what the collective consciousness is trying to put into us with ease? And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shots, boys and beyonds. Body, what generative energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, and possibilities can we be today to go back, to be as alkaline as we can truly be, to be as healthy as we can truly be, to go beyond all viruses, bacteria, harmful parasites, and let them go with ease. Everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, will you now destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, not talk, all nine shots, boys and peons. Okay, so last things, guys. I'm starting a new shamanic batch. March 20th is the date. So if any of you is interested to go to the spirit world, meet spirit guides, change your life, be more present, becoming more of yourself, and it's a long journey, not a small one, intense long journey, please connect with me. All of you, I hope you know my number. So that's it, guys, for today. And thank you so much. I will see you next week.
What is shamanic?
Thank you so much, Nitya.
Oh, shamanic is one of the most ancient healing, which
Thank you, Nitya.
thank you. Which takes you to the spiritual. I will send you a video, Usha. You can watch that and understand what shamanic is.
Okay.
I have talked 1 hour about it. Yeah, because we don't want to. I don't want to talk here. I'll send
Yeah.
you.
Nitya, I would like to join.
Okay. What's your name, please?
Ranjali, Ranjali.
Ranjani. Okay, done.
Please share that video on the group.
I will share the video on the group.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.